Ryan here for Silly Reviews. Today we're going to show you how to properly inflate the tires on your Nissan Armada. Whoops, sorry about that. I mean your Nissan Pathfinder. Now, a very common mistake that people make when they put air in their tires is they go up to the tire, they try to find that print on the tire. You see, these are some assurance fuel maximum. You're getting that maximum fuel, I'm sure. And you look on here and it tells you a maximum PSI. That is not what you want to use to put air in your tires. There are factory specifications for the air amount that you should inflate your tires to, and that's going to be almost always in the door jamb on the driver's side, and it's going to look probably something like this. Boo bam, right there. So you want to check that out. It's going to tell you the front, it's going to tell you the rear, and it's going to tell you the spare. This one is an easy one to remember. 35 psi in all the tires. That's what we're going to do. The tire pressure monitor alert on this Nissan Pathfinder is illuminated on the dashboard. That can mean one of two things. It can mean that you have a tire that is reading lower than the safe or recommended tire pressure, but it could also mean, especially on this vehicle, because I believe this is a 2011, that this is about 7 or 8 years old of a vehicle. The battery inside of the tire pressure monitor could be dead, and even though you inflate your tires to the proper PSI, that light will forever stay illuminated because the battery is dead. Those are wireless tire pressure monitors inside the tires. So we're going to check all the pressure on these tires. Hopefully one of them needs to be filled up. The vehicle is pulling a little bit to the right, a little bit to the passenger side, and hopefully that will clear that annoying alert on the dashboard. So let's check these tires. Thirty psi. Oh. So this tire may be the culprit. This one's on the passenger side where the vehicle is pulling. It's 5 pounds of pressure off, so we're going to pump it up. Okay, the results for all the tires, because I could not set my phone up to record me checking and filling each one. All of them were at 30, so all of them are properly inflated now at 35 psi. That's not going to resolve the vehicle pulling to the right, so that's probably going to be an alignment issue. But let's see if we got that aggravating tire pressure alert to go away. Sometimes people tell you you need to drive the vehicles and then the tire pressure alert will go away, but I don't find that's the case. Usually it's going to go away within maybe a minute of starting the vehicle. You see, we're flashing right there. I'm going to let the vehicle run for a little bit, and maybe it's going to go through some checks and then it will clear. So I'll let it idle for a little while. We'll check right back. Okay, as we let this vehicle idle and hopefully that TPMS alert goes away, I just noticed something else I can review in this 2011 Nissan Pathfinder. In the headrest, there are these custom media players with screens. Very interesting, so I'm going to be able to review those. That should be fun. Somebody did a pretty clean installation on these. They're coming out a little bit at the tops, but that's not really bad at all. So this would be interesting to have in your vehicle because they sell these privacy overlays where you only get a couple degrees of vision. You pretty much have to be straight on to see what's on the screen. So if you're back here on a long trip, you could plug in, it looks like an SD card, maybe a flash drive, put a tug flick on, make sure you have that overlay, that privacy screen. Nobody can see what you're doing. You could probably rub one out back here. So that'll be interesting. Let's go ahead and check the dash one more time. Vehicle's been idling for a couple minutes, and let's see if that alert went away. It did not. Now, the tires are properly inflated. So my guess is the battery inside of one or multiple wheels, tires, is dead. That costs a little bit of money to get repaired. Places like Firestone tire shops A lot of places like that can do it. Of course, the factory, the dealership can do it, but it's pretty expensive. Typically, when you get to this point, you're going to hold on to the vehicle. You know your vehicle really well. Just pay attention. Pay attention to how your vehicle feels, how it handles, and take a visual inspection of your tires before you get in. And that'll prevent you from a sticky situation. So anyway, that's how to properly inflate your tires. I used a 2011 Nissan Pathfinder as an example. My name is Ryan. For Silly Reviews, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff. Till next time.